Dolezal, who describes herself as black, made national headlines last month when her estranged biological parents told local media that she's white. Weeks after the outing, Dolezal still identifies as black. It's not a costume, she told the magazine on Sunday, but I do know that from my earliest memories, I have awareness and connection with the black experience, and that's never left me.
Man, this white bitch so ghetto, she deserve a medal. President of Black Caucus, she deserve the federal. Head of state, why can't she be great? Cause these devils wanna work against the brothers when ghetto white mothers wanna lead our sons without distilling funds. Unlike the BLM, I swear she was one of us. Rachel came with love and even claimed was us. Like a white cloud coming down to rain for us. Look the same as us, sprayed with angel dust. Married to a black man and shared a name with us. Only fuck with kings and only aim to bring a sense of identity. The most ebony, NAACP never stayed with me. While Dolly in the hood now doing braids for free. So Rachel come and meet the young Laker later, and we could cut to cuffin' while you cutting me a taper.
Rachel Dolezal is braiding hair to make ends meet after a racial identity controversy put her in the crosshairs. So in order to provide for her 13-year-old son, she now makes her living braiding and weaving black hair, she said. Dolezal said she's struggling to figure out her next permanent move.
Yeah. Rachel Dolezal in my back seat, Whoa Vicky in my passenger, rolling my weed, bad baby at the crib, taking care of young me. It's the black man's dream, AirTupac, Eyez On Becky. I'm a young Tiger Woods dressed up at the ESPYs, with a bitch that look like Ann Coulter and she sexy. Waited for bad baby to get older, so impressive. Age like a fine wine, era of the prime time. Young Becky who respect me in the black woman, so much that she died to be a black woman. When the media attack her like a black woman, now how you telling me now she not that woman? But they got Megan Cardi with presidents, while my ghetto Becky working for the residents. So who really got the man helping them? And the answer show you where the real oppression is, most definite. Rachel Dolly, I know you never get that Hollywood movie, but in the hood we still salute you, and this is truthful. She a sworn in white female ghetto Hutu, but you too quick to judge Miss Dolezal. The whole struggle, I don't know how she hold it all. The real Michelle Obama, black woman on the throne. Rachel Dolezal, yo, we glad you been home. I know.
You know, 7 years ago I was in New York City, autographing the first book that I had written. While sitting there autographing books, the minute black woman came up, the only question I heard from her was, "You Martin Luther King?" And I was looking down writing and I said yes. The next minute I felt something beating on my chest. Before I knew it, I had been stabbed by this demented woman. I was rushed to Harlem Hospital. It came out in the New York Times the next morning that if I had merely sneezed, I would have died. They allowed me to read some of the mail that came in, and from all over the states and the world, kind letters came in. I read a few, but one of them I will never forget. I had received one from the president and the vice president. I've forgotten what those telegrams said. I'd received a visit and a letter from the governor of New York, but I've forgotten what that letter said. There was another letter that came from a little girl, a young girl, who was a student at the White Plains High School. And I looked at that letter and I'll never forget it. It said simply, "Dear Dr. King, I am a 9th grade student at the White Plains High School." She said, "While it should not matter, I would like to mention that I'm a white girl. I read in the paper of your misfortune and of your suffering. And I read that if you had sneezed, you would have died. I'm simply writing you to say that I'm so happy that you didn't sneeze. And I want to say tonight,